remember the acronym ACT. A stands for action, C stands for change, T stands for teach, right? So when you hear something that resonates, right? When you hear something that hits you, like something like a big aha moment, or a moment of, you finally see yourself, or when you get mulikwad, like when you are like, wow, I really need to change some things up in here, when you feel convicted, please, to that note, make sure that you have on your notes somewhere, please have a pen and paper, not even a paper, a book, so that you can go back to it. Your brain is a muscle, and the more and more you actually practice it and exercise it, the more it shows you its wonder, right? So make sure you have a book dedicated to voiceover, your voiceover journey, so that you can always get back to this and specify those notes specifically to your journey, right? So when you hear something that you need to act on, write A right next to it, like a simple A with a circle. When you hear of something that you need to change, write it down and write C, right? When you hear something that you need to teach, write it down and then write a T right next to it. Why is this important? Like many of you people who, like me, who are note takers, those of you who go to church and take notes, what normally happens after you take the notes, you take notes and you just go on with your life, right? But does anything happen after you take the notes? No, right? But what helps is when you dedicate a reflection hour in your week. I hope you guys have some kind of reflection hour or system in your routine, so that you're able to actually go back to the things you've learned that week, and then you can see what do you need to act on, what do you need to change, what do you need to teach, because you need to be like a river. The freshwater rivers have an inlet and an outlet, right? Don't just keep learning and then keep all those lessons trapped inside you. Release the teaching. And for somebody else to learn from you, it does not take away from you guys. That's a limited mindset. Know that it will improve your environment. A rising tide lifts all boats. Make sure that when you're thriving, also make sure the people around you are thriving. Okay? So please make sure you take note of ACT. What do you need to act on? What do you need to change? What do you need to teach? So that at the end of the week, whenever you do your reflection hour, or at the beginning of the week when you do your reflection hour, you'd be able to know the goals to work on. The ACT will show you, these are my goals. The change will teach you what you need to work on, and possibly engage an expert to help you with, or teach something. You can raise your hand and say, hey, Jennifer, I'm actually really great at this. Please sign me up. I want to share from my journey, right? So that's something that you can actually work on.